Alright, hi, this is Jake. I'm going to show you a little presentation on Git. There really isn't a massive amount of code that goes into this, so this is basically just going to be hopefully an under 5-minute video where I just show you how to take an existing repository and put it onto GitHub, because typically that's how I do it. I guess you can create new ones and then put stuff into them, but it's pretty easy just to take an original existing one. So here we go. Alright. Alright, we're just going to use this folder. We'll just call it hello, because I already pretty much have put everything else on there. This is a little PhoneGap application that just is a hello world type thing. So we'll just go ahead and open up our Git shell real quick. Alright, and we got to go to the correct repository, which is going to be here, and then there, and then we'll go there, and then we'll go to cd hello. And then once we're in there, we're going to do a git init call to create that repository. Then we're just going to do git add period, and this is just going to add all of it into the repository. Then we got to commit it, so we're just going to git commit, and I'm just going to put a little tag on here that it's the first one. If you don't put this, usually it comes up and asks you something to write in the commit. So do that. It's going to just tag them all as a first commit, because it really is the first commit. And then we're going to go ahead and get git status. Alright, so we're in the right place. And now for the next step, you could probably figure out a way to put it on the cloud sort of thing, but that's what I'm going to show you now. We'll just create a new repository, and we'll call this one hello PhoneGap. And then we're going to go ahead and copy that. We're going to copy all that right there. Then we're going to go ahead and type in git remote add origin. That should be right. Basically all it's doing is changing the origin to be on this remote server, and this is the URL that we're going to use. So there we go. It should have worked, and we'll see if it does. So I'm going to go ahead and push that to the origin. So we'll do this, and now it should push it to that remote URL. Alright. What's it doing? But yeah, so basically that's the process that I use. And then as you're going through and you're doing all these things with your project, you can just keep adding, doing different commits, and then pushing it, where it's just going to keep updating it constantly. That way you don't have to. Now see, we're on this hello PhoneGap. We'll just refresh it, and there you go. So basically GitHub is just, I know when you sent this project out, I'm going to guess that you wanted us to go ahead and make sure that we understood what GitHub was used for, rather than write a program in it, because it's really not a programming language. It's like a repository, and you can just put your stuff there. You can go ahead and just keep making commits, and if you want to get on GitHub, you can go ahead and request pulls from different projects and work on them, and then recommit. It's really nice, and I've worked on a couple little open source ones on here, and it makes it really easy just to pull off the code. Do that, like my usability study, I got Reddit's code on GitHub, had to download their whole stack off of GitHub, cloned it, and then used it. And I didn't use any commits or anything like that, and I actually wish that I would have had my own little repository for it, because I broke the search function and now I cannot fix it. But Git allows you to go back and you can look at the history of your commits too, and it'll tell you, here we go, this is the first commit, and every time I do one, we'll get another one, and I can go back and basically get the code from previous to where the project wasn't broken, pop it back up, and then I can do what I want with it. But developers use this all the time. I'm sure if they don't actually use GitHub, they have some sort of clone of GitHub floating around their office. But yeah, you can just use a central server with GitHub if you're a developer and have people pull off it and make changes. And it's kind of like social coding, but it's really nice. And other than that, I'm not really 100% too sure what I'm going to submit. Probably just this video, and if you want my code, I can send you that, but it probably won't work, and you could just get it off of this URL anyway. So, alright, thank you. Bye.